Hi everyone, I'm Jialin Qi. Today I will introduce product life cycle for you all. This video has 4 parts. Firstly, I will introduce the definition and characteristics of the product life cycle. Third part will explain the different stages of the module. Following that, I will give some examples to help you have a deep understanding. Finally, the significance and limitation will be shown for you. Now let's start. As is known to all, people have the life cycle from birth to death. Similarly, is for a product. It's made, grows in market, and then it becomes obsolete and closed. Products have the life just like human beings. So today let's explore the rules of the product life cycle. The product life cycle is the product's market life. It shows the entire process from when a new product enters the market and is limited by the market. The PLC states the way in which a typical product behaves during the course of its life in terms of the sales and profits. The series of product life cycle was developed by the economist Raymond Werner in 1966. It is still a widely used module in economics and marketing. According to the series, there are 4 main stages in a product life cycle, which are introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. At the beginning of a product's life, it may have a little to no competition in the marketplace until competitors start to emulate its success. As the product becomes more successful, it faces increasing numbers of competitors and may lose market share, eventually declining. Now, I will analyze the different stages of product life cycle. At the introduction stage, new products enter the market. Customers do not understand the products so that the sales are very low. In order to expand sales, companies spend a lot of money for promotion. At this stage, products cannot be mass-produced, which results in high costs. At the introduction stage, companies want to build brand awareness and develop the market for the product. At the growth stage, a large number of new customers begin to purchase the product, so that the market is gradually expanding. At the same time, the production costs are lower than before. Companies' sales and profits are growing rapidly. However, competitors also enter the market, leading to the intense competition. At this stage, companies want to build brand preference and increase the market share. The demand on market intensely saturates. There are few potential customers and sales growth slows down until it declines. It indicates that the product has entered a mature period. At this stage, competition has intensified, product prices have decreased, promotion costs have increased, and the company's profits have fallen. Companies pay attention to fight off competition and generate profits at the mature period. With the development of technology or changes in consumer habits, sales of products and profits have continued to decline. The products cannot meet the market demands. The new products appear in the market instead of them, so the product life cycle is gradually ended. Finally, it's completely withdrawn from the market. At this stage, minimize marketing expenditure is the most important. Now is example time. The example within the consumer electronics sector shows the emergence and growth of new technologies and what could be the beginning of the end for those that have been around for some time. As we can see, holographic projection, tablet PCs, laptops, and typewriters can visually express the different stages of product life cycle. From the example, we can find that the product life cycle provides a set of applicable marketing planning for products. When the product life cycle is predictable, the management can take advanced steps before the decline stage by adopting product modification, price strategy, style quality change, and so on. However, product life cycle also has limitations. Firstly, the product life cycle is dependent on the sales data. So, if there are fluctuations or delaying in the sales data, the graph is influenced. In the meantime, the varying market conditions and other elements also impact the product life cycle. Lastly, product life cycle is generally applicable to products only and not applicable to brands or service. Here is the reference. And thanks for your watching.